taken all the stuff out of the inside. This is the first job of the entire project. Oh, it's a bit of a mess. Oh dear, look at that. I've ripped out the rear carpet that goes over the fuel tank. All that section's out. All the interior plastics. As you can see, a bit of a mess. But I thought what I would do is just get rid of all the interior, because I've been driving the car, I've been taking it out every so often for a little bit of a drive, but to be honest, it's such a mess inside. I just thought, you know what, it's not going to make any difference if I've got an interior or not. So I just wanted to get rid of everything. And look at this, this is just like 30 years of just yeah, not very nice. So when you're driving it, you're kind of breathing in some of this, aren't you, really? Right, let's crack on because there's dust going everywhere. It's had a new fuel pump, which is nice to know. Yeah, FP, I'm guessing that is fuel pump. So, yeah, very similar to my last Trans Am. Obviously being a third gen, it's going to be very similar anyway. But this has got slightly different seat belts. Apart from that, oh, and this section here, this light here is different. That wasn't on my last one. So this is part one of the Kitt project, and part one was to literally just rip out all of the interior. So as you can see, that's what I've done. Now all the carpets have been removed, obviously seats and everything, so it's looking pretty good now. Have a look around the inside of the car. Now you'll see here that a little bit of work has already been done just down there. A little bit of welding has been done. You can see that a couple of plates have been put in there over time. Now that is where these are prone to rusting in the front, either side. It's mainly on this side because this is obviously the driver's side and there's more wear and tear. There's a little bit of a plate that's been welded in on the passenger side as well. Now one of the indications that a little bit of work has been done in the past is, you know, the obvious, plates have been welded, but if you look underneath, that's already been cut at the back there, so someone has already spent a bit of time in the front there over the years. I don't know when that was. It wasn't the last owner, but you know, it's been done at some point. Now one of the things I did put as well in another video is the fuel pump's been fixed, it's been changed. So it had a new fuel pump, which is always good to know, because if that needs to get done on these, it is a bit of a job, especially when you put a brand new carpet in and everything's been done. So it's good that that's been changed. So here we are. I've been here before, haven't I? On my last car, on my first Kitt. It's kind of like deja vu, really. There's a lot of work involved, you know, moving forward. I know that because I've been here before, but I'm going to enjoy this one a bit more. I'm not going to rush, although I obviously want it done. I'm not going to be able to just throw loads of money at this like I could with my last car, so I'm going to have to just bide my time a little bit and do things when I can. So this is part one of God knows how many parts I'm going to have to make until the car is done. But up top, look, it's a little bit different. Yeah, obviously having no T-bar, but to be honest, that doesn't really bother me too much because I don't really take the glass out anyway. And if anything, it's nice to know that it's not going to leak, or it's not going to be prone to any leaks if any of the rubbers fail or anything like that. So it's not all bad. So, but yeah, that is the only thing it hasn't got on this car, but I'm not really bothered. As I've said in the previous video, it really doesn't bother me. It's got everything else that I wanted. It's got the automatic transmission, which is definitely what I wanted out of my next Trans Am. And also, the good thing about what I'm doing now is, because I've stripped it out and it's at this stage now, what I can do is run all the wires for all of my electronics, like before I put any of the carpet in. So if you're going to build one of these cars, one of the things I've learned is that all of the electronics and all of the wiring that you want to do, this is the time to do it, when the car is at this stage. In fact, I would make sure, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get obviously the center console, like the lower console is going to go through there, the center console, yeah, and then I'm going to get my lower console electronics and my upper console electronics and all of my front dash system and everything. I'm going to get everything ready to go in the car before I even put the carpet in. It's important to make sure that all the wires are ran the right way and all of your electrics in the car are set up. When I say electric, it's not just the Night Rider stuff. You've got, like, if you want a leisure battery installed, that's going to have to be at the back of the car. That's where I'm going to put mine. And then you're going to need to run wires from your leisure battery to your car if you want some kind of split charge system, so that it charges your leisure battery while you drive the car. So obviously it has to be fused and all of that. So this is the time to do a lot of the work when it comes to the wiring of the car, because everything is out. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade my speakers as well. I'm going to upgrade these old things, they've been in there for years. But you can see, yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, what do you expect from a car that's what, 32 years old? Yeah, 32 years old. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, the floor isn't absolutely perfect, but it's not bad. I mean, there's no holes, there's no, you know, there's no parts of the floor that are looking bad. It's been repaired. Yeah, it's been welded up in the past. The sills have been done. It's all been welded up. Everything's solid. A tiny little bit there. I may just get that replaced in down there. You can see that. Yeah. So my next part, now this is all cleared out like this, I've got to do the door panels. Yeah, the door panels need to be removed, and I've got to change this glass. Well, change the motor inside. That's another job I need to do. I'm going to take the rear view mirror off, yeah, because legally that doesn't have to be up. You don't need one, and I don't think they look very good anyway in the Kitt replicas. So I'll just get rid of this light. I'll get rid of a few of these wires, and then the next section, the next part that I need to do is sort all of the wiring system out. Maybe give the underneath of the dashboard a bit of an overhaul. Yeah, just check everything over. Take my door cards off, and then start to organise the wiring system that I'm going to have in the car. And then by the time I've done all of that, it will be time to spray the engine bay, and that's going to be one of the big jobs, or big first jobs that I'm going to do. So yeah, I'll give you a little walk around of the car so you can see how everything looks. So we've got the back of the car inside, so yeah, no rust. It's pretty good. To be honest, it's very similar to my last kit. My last kit was in pretty good condition inside. When I pulled all the carpet out, or all the original carpet, it was pretty good. Yeah. And now look, you can see Now if you're wondering what I'm going to do with the upper console, because this is a hard top, it's not a problem. I'm going to sort that out when I get a little bit closer to the time, when I get closer to the point of actually having to put my upper console in there. I'll probably still get a normal upper section, the roof liner. I'll probably still get a T-bar one, but then in between here I may use some tin or black, some kind of black perspex, so it looks like it's a T-bar from the inside, but I'm still going to have my electronics, you know, as normal. So from the inside it may still look like a T-bar, yeah, but I'll see. I don't know the best way to do it yet. I'm going to have a think. Yeah, inside here, look, this side is actually really good. You can see down here, I'll just flip the camera around a little bit. So inside there, look, yeah, not bad. It's pretty good. So I've got my handbrake, my gear stick. I've got my windows. These are my windows. So I'm going to have to reconnect them up. And this is just some speaker, some wire for my amp, I think. It's been run through. So yeah, not bad. This is one of the first things that I wanted to do though, is just strip out the inside of the car so it can breathe and just air out, even if it's for like 2 or 3 months. Well, I mean, it's probably, in all honesty, it's probably going to be a lot longer than that. But we'll see how things go. Yeah. Obviously I need a Trans Am scoop, don't I, for that. I've got a few ideas what I'm going to do. I won't go through that in a moment, that's for a different video. And there's the old seat that came out. Obviously I need to keep my seats for now, especially the driver's one, because I've got no other way of driving the car. The seat has to go back in the car. So there you go. This is part 1 with a lot more parts to come. So yeah, not bad, is it? Not bad at all. As I said, I'm glad that I've managed to strip out the inside of the car, because my OCD because of my OCD, I thought, well, I might as well just get rid of all the crappy old carpet that's inside and just let it air, let it breathe, get rid of all the dust, all the crap, all the old carpet, and that's what I've done. Oh, and Night Industries. Cool. There you go. Yeah, this is the first video. So this is the first video of the Kitt project. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, so you get updated of any new future videos that I've got coming up of the Kitt project. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.